Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. What's the word on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And an easy out to start the game. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Burleson batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are two down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Caught him looking for the K. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But You know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Arenado to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Kyle Tucker stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's outside, and it's 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Grounder might be 2. Donovan for 1, and that's 2. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second down from Wrigley with no score. Back here at the friendly confines. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pat makes the catch. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Workman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Just off the inside edge. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Okay.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker. And makes the grab. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Gray back to work. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 now.
Fair ball. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Ball one low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Busch, the lead runner, out at second. Swanson on at first with nobody out. That's to third. Arenado. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike. One down, runners at second and third. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Gage Workman. First pitch, and he just misses. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Here's Wynn for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But 2 runs form, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Out to short. In time to Bush. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That one missing inside. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now it's going to be Victor Scott. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. Grounded out his first time on. That's in there. 0-1. Scott off of first with 2 away. Next offering in the dirt. Gonna count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Just missed.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
All one.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And now it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Inside, just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Hard hit, right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This to third, Workman. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 1-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
2 down.
Now batting, Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied to left his first time. On the ground to third. In time to Bush. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy. You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Down the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch just misses. Bush in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Singled and scored his first time. And that misses. 1-0. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. And downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swanson off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Slice down the right side. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back safely. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading it off, Brendan Donovan. Shota back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Flied to right his first time. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The right fielder, number 18,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights it off, he'll see another. The Cards down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a good eye there.
Damn.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
third baseman,
Gage Workman getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that one, out in front that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes. Ball, that's low.
Hard hit left side. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
It's 2-2.
2.
And that's ball
Ball
4.
4. Take your base.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting loose out there. Thompson also getting ready. Amaya, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. Happ lays off.
Inside.
Next offering upstairs. Kyle Tucker on deck for the Cubs. To the right side. Donovan fires over to first. And that is that. Cubs leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
The same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing. It's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Volpe throws it to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Alex
1-0.
Bregman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that one is inside. One out, bases empty. And that's in there at the knees. Right through there for a strike. And he gets Bregman. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Rafael Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Devers, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Middle of the first, no score after a half inning. Back in the Bronx and towing the slab here, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Anthony Volpe leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And another ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
That misses the zone. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that's in for a strike. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. That to right. Abreu nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx. Now batting Tristan Casas. Cole back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
1 out. Runner at second. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The right fielder, Abreu.
2 on, 1 out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. On the corner for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
No score here in the second. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. Strike one. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on me. That's me, homie, fatigues on me, streets in me. The flow is cold, but you know that I got that heat in me. Yeah, burn them down. I'm
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Here's Stanton now. First offering misses badly for ball one.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
The 2-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Inside, and it's 1-0. Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Story for one. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Goldschmidt. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Strike two.
No balls. 2 strike.
Ball 1
1-2.
there. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And that's outside. Two balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. On the ground to Jazz. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it. Stayed on plane completely through the swing and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Duran at first, 1 gone. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
1-1.
Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next
3-2.
offering down in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Red Sox go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Gets the outside corner with that one. That clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Chisholm batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back in New York, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rafael Devers. And Devers hits that one. Bellinger under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 so far. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that misses. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's through there for a strike. And now 3-2. 4th inning underway, no score. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's Trevor Story, doubled in his first AB. Just missed. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. And that misses off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first. On the money. Nice play. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Off the plate, 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Out to short, Story. Throws to first.
Yep,
one up, one down.
Now batting the center fielder, Cody.
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. Flied to right his first time. That's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Wilyer Abreu. Cole back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fought off foul. In the air to left center. Dominguez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Late swing, fouled off. The Red Sox up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one pulled foul. Line to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Selection number 24.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And they get the out. So the Yanks go in order. They trail here 1-0. Top six. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, 2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or what?
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now it's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Ripped to right, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And delivers outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Bregman off of first with 2 away. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a number.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Story now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two outs, and it's even up. Movement in the Yankees pen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cousins also throwing. Nasty pitch right there. And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Down to third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Out towards left center. Rafaela sizing this one up. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The shortstop takes the ball.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Crochet done for the afternoon, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 now. Grounds 1 to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Aaron Judge will hit next. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That misses. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Judge waits. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and one on Judge. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Careful.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In there, sets him down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here comes Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering and it just misses. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The 3-1. Line, and that's a base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting. Right fielder,
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Hill in his 7th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the slider just misses. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
First and second, no outs. Connor Wong now at the plate. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3. That one clips the outside corner. 1-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Abreu, the runner at third. Durant at first. 2 out of the inning. Now one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit to third. On to Chaz. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a foul out of play. And a slider misses down and away. The Yankees looking to rally. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
In the air, right field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag. One out, runner at second. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side, Casas. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, left field.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball,
and that
one
is
strike.
strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It has the distance. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singing.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weisser done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one almost got him.
Two balls, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up left side. Story. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story now. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. There's a strike. That's down and in.
2-1. Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rafaela makes the catch. 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And he dodges that fastball. One down, base is empty.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one just misses, and the count's full.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And misses inside. Red Sox by 2. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
Number 35.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Aroldis Chapman out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Liam Hendricks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run at the plate. Way inside. The other way, Devers slings it across, and Bellinger is out. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back now in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Leiter back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And ball one to the right fielder. Yoshida at second with nobody out. And now 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. And that's downstairs and outside. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. That one is hammered right field. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mark Leiter Jr. departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Cousins.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. That's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Durant stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Action in the pen down there. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. One down, base is empty.
Strike. Woo.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Now 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Durant off of first with 2 away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he chases that one. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here in New York, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Wells, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the slider just misses.
2-0.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. In the air, left field. Duran makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. Hendricks is just 1 strike away. Outside low. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
One idea worth 100,000. So if that's about your budget now, in the road for discussion now, I'm trying to show and improve. Ay, never get stuck in the past. That just ain't nothing I do. Nah, wanna push up at the